right, so when you come up to practice your printmaking, you want to make sure that your styrofoam piece has been indented all the way and that you've used a color pencil to really make sure that the images have been indented. And then you're going to look for the corner, the very first line that you drew. So where that is, you're going to flip it over, and that's where your arrow goes. Okay, and then you're going to put your name, and since I'm using Addison, I'm going to put her name, and then you're going to put your period, and then you're going to flip it back over. So make sure that it's that inside piece that you're going to be using to create your radial symmetry. So you're going to come up to the printing table, and then you're going to have a plate with a messy brayer, and then you're going to have a clean brayer. So if you don't have enough ink, then you can just add like a little bit more. And just remember that this is practice. Jameer, you need to come join us, please. Taylor, girls, you should all be over here watching. So I'm going to roll the brayer in the ink, and the whole reason why we're doing this is because you're going to need practice. It takes a few times to figure out what's too much ink and what is not enough ink, and you might mess up, and that's fine. So I'm going to use this as my plate roller, and then I'm going to have my practice paper. So I'm going to roll my plate, and I'm going to go up and down, and then I'm going to go side to side, and then I'm going to put the brayer back down. Now when I lift it up, it's very important that the arrow goes inside every time I print. So I'm going to line it up on the edge, and the arrow is pointing inside the middle of the paper. And I'm going to take my clean brayer, and I'm going to hold it with my hand so that the stamp is not shifting around and making a messy stamp, and then I'm going to roll it. And then I'll put it down and lift it up. Okay. And then I'm going to go again. So I'm going to roll it one way and then the other. Now, this time, is this correct?
No.
What's wrong with it?
The arrow is not pointing to the inside.
Okay, so I'm going to turn the arrow. I'm going to line it up, and I'm going to use my clean brayer to roll it out. Okay. Maybe a little too much ink that time. Okay, and then I'm going to go again. Okay, arrow goes in. Line it up. Roll it, and you don't want to go too slow because the ink will dry quickly, and then you'll get a print that has no ink. Shh. Okay, and then I'm going to lift it up. It actually smeared a little bit, so I must not have been holding it good. Okay, so what I will show you one that doesn't have enough ink so you know what it looks like. So I'm not going to ink it this time, just so you know, like I'm making a mistake on purpose. So my arrow's going in, but we already know this is not going to have enough ink on it, so you can see what that would look like. Okay. So let's go ahead and roll it, just so we can get a nice print. So you can see the radial symmetry on this. And hers is turning out really nice. There's the cactus going all the way around. Okay, so I lined it up. And then I lift it. Okay, still maybe not enough ink on that one. So when she comes in next week, or Friday I should say, or next week, and she has her painted background done, and she's already done her practice, then she'll do this again on her final piece. Make sense? Okay.